is,
yes,
and it is also
and his
God.
set is good. Awesome. He has the sweetest weapon. I really don't like this immortal helmet, not gonna lie. The effects are cool, but the effects from the skills are cool, but the actual ambience are... Anywho, BZZ can play the Ursa, Jotum on Tree and Protector. There's no pause yet for VP, so I'm not sure if anything's wrong. Maybe
They clicked it, but they just have delay on USEs.
yeah, maybe. G's playing the Axe, as we talked about, Yul on Spearbreaker, and Sedoy. Good looking Centaur. Not bad. That's probably the best set you can get right now.
Hint, hint.
No, there's no hints.
As for EG's lineup, it's going to be PPD on one of his great defensive supports in the Dazzle. We've got Zai playing on Leshrac.
Oh my god! Looks like he has warts on his back. Look at Tiny. Good god. Is this bugged or is that how excellent looks?
This is the
Star Ladder one.
Star Ladder set, I think. Will be played by Arteezy.
God, okay.
Fear.
Looks like he has Ebola, for God's sake.
And finally, Universe on Battle. No, I don't think that's how it looks, Shannon. I don't think there's like any visible clues like that.
What? Oh, you're talking about Ebola or the set? Because they're both very similar. Apparently my mic is picking up you, Cinder, and I can't do anything about that.
I'm sure Starlight loves you too.
Yes, I love the Grand Tournament, just Grand. Ursa picks up the Bounty Rune. PPD, the DD. So PPDDD. And he's going to be bottom lane with Arteezy and Zai. And that is a lot of stun potential. Centaur, oh, he's going to be in a world of hurt if he gets in the wrong position.
PPD's just going to, okay. He's going to go here too. Of course this makes sense. He's going, never mind. He's going to just stop the block from Centaur from being effective, so doesn't let the range creep go first. And on the contrary, they let their own range creep go first. So this is going to get the wave back. I just thought it was weird that he was the one doing it since he has the surprise DD. And that they could have let Zai do it, but I guess he wasn't in a position to do it. But, well, then again, you can also just harass it.
Oh, we're getting a charge already in the mid lane. Axe, he has Berserker's Call, and a level... Here. He's going to get stunned by Yul. He's in the trees really deep. I don't know what they can get out of this, to be honest. We'll see. Force him out of lane. I mean... This is Spearbreaker in a nutshell. He gets the Berserker's Call up. Yul has charge up in 3 seconds. Nice Treant Protector Leech Seed. If they get some vision, this is an easy charge. He's getting blocked by his own creeps. Not quite. Another Berserker's Call in 3 seconds. A beautiful skewer into the tower. Fear. Bet he didn't expect this. And it ends up not resulting in anything. Just huge commitment for VP overall. And G is just creep skipping at this point.
I don't know what to think of this.
What do you make of this?
I have no... Like, it can't work, but this is so risky. Yeah, this is First Blood. Jotum is screwed.
Jotum is screwed, he says. Okay, Fear taking some damage from Leech Seed. And Diabolic Edict is being tanked by G. Fear, a couple more...
Nope.
No. A couple more spins would have done it.
Are they actually gonna live? This is like unbelievable. Okay,
you
G just...
Radiant's middle tower.
Skewer.
Gonna miss. Yeah, G's stuck. Oh, wait. Actually, Fury gave him a little bit of path to victory. Who's gonna get it? He's gonna get RNG? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? He gets it! Oh my god! Unreal!
Serious. How does this happen?
That is insane. And
that is the
Universe
stupidest first one I've ever seen. Yeah, Universe in trouble.
No, there's no Leech Seed. I think Leech Seed might have been enough. But he used it like 5 times in mid lane, so not your fault, Train and Protector. Arteezy in the meantime growing his farm as well as the warts on his back. Try not to go to that bot lane for now. G gets the Berserker's Call. Wow, that's a nice spin. Another second spin. Diabolic Edict. He doesn't seem to give one crap about it. He's going to get skewered into the tower. This looks to be the death of him one way or another. And indeed it is. Even with the Treant Protector trying to...
So just after he got the First Blood and actually was in a great position to win this mid lane against Fear, that just happened. Now
he throws it away.
Back to even, pretty much. I think, did he even TP down to the lane? I believe he did, so now he's gonna walk.
Top lane,
really sucks.
Charge. And Ursa will tear through you with just like 2 seconds time. Can go through pretty much any hero in the game. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Sedoy getting harassed by a couple of illusions from PPD, but he takes a stomp to the face. I don't think Double Edge will be enough.
Radiant's top tower.
Doesn't think so either. I really hope for the entertainment value of this game that VP get off to a decent start and continue this, because their lineup is going to be absolutely hilarious to watch
hilarious.
When they start rolling, but if they don't start rolling, it's gonna just look clowny. And I honestly think, like, you could say, are VP taking this game seriously? It's US East, maybe they don't think they can win, they're just gonna take something goofy. I think they're actually drafting for the occasion, so they realize that perfectly timed engages and very crisp execution lineups are going to be hard for them to play. So instead they're getting something that's just in your face and fairly simple, but can be very effective if they manage to pull it off early on. And
4 strength heroes,
and
yeah,
control the map.
just dive towers, you don't need timing necessarily. I mean the big thing is not having any like real projectiles that you have to count on, right? Like lineup have literally none. Leech Seed's not really a projectile, so. And it's single target, can't dodge it. Centaur in the meantime, I guess he has a stomp. That's something to keep in mind for the lag, but that's pretty it. So I definitely agree. G, level 4 versus Magnus, level 4. What's the farm distribution? That Berserker's Call. 1 counter healer that I can see. I was just bottom. For God's sake, Arteezy.
He just soloed him with Avalanche Toss.
Pretty insane.
Charge.
Have a charge,
really?
But it gets cancelled.
No, not really.
What happens if you skewer a charging Spirit Breaker?
I think the skewer gets stopped halfway and you get stunned.
That was my guess too. I hope to see that in the future.
It's kind of similar to if Rubik gets telekinesis on you mid-skewer, I think. G tried for a call mid, missed it. But this lane is pretty even in terms of farm.
Oh, Sedoy better be careful. Of course, there's not enough mana to combo for our mid lane. We have a charge. Gonna hit Lash, who pops the Diabolic Edict, doesn't get the split off on time. He thought he was gonna go up the cliff, but instead comes back down to the ground. Fear in the meantime does not have RP to work with, but the skewer will be enough to force everybody out. Meanwhile, top lane, Ursa free fall.
Yeah, so does Batrider though. He had that lane pretty much one-on-one with Spirit Breaker helping out a little bit, and now he's farming the jungle. So this is going to be a good game for Universe on the bat. It's going to send out, is that... Oh, never mind, that's not for him. He's got Boots Bottle in 1,000, so probably a sub 10 blink if he doesn't go Tranquil Boots, which I don't really think he needs in this game, else he would have bought them by now, right? So that's going to be scary for VP. And as far as EG's game plan goes, they're currently winning the lanes as they should. Not by too much though. And well, if Arteezy gets farmed, he gets some power later, he goes on a farming spree. This penta melee lineup fighting into a Tiny with Ags and power, not gonna be enjoyable.
Yeah, well he's gonna take a stomp for his efforts. But no kill. But he doesn't have enough mana for his ult. Oh boy, Avalanche Toss into a split or Diabolic Edict combination.
Sure.
That's pretty damn good. That's ping.
Really
That's all ping right there, I tell you what. They couldn't do that on Luxembourg, you know what I mean?
Well, Zai hit his stun on Lesh, and he's playing on East from Sweden, so...
Yeah, but it's Zai.
Dire's bottom tower is
he doesn't really ping.
Hot. Okay. Oh, I hear a Berserker's Call. I think that's in the jungle, though.
He is currently winning the battle, and G gets a double kill.
Get wrecked. I want to zoom in next time on the Centaur camp if we have time. Oh, here. Actually, I'm going to miss a kill, so I'm not going to bother. I wanted to talk about the history and lore of those Centaurs. The little Centaur actually is older than the main ones. We have a Centaur Stampede, speaking of him. Not gonna, anything's going to happen, but G in the meantime, oh god. A skewer into a right click, Fear takes him out. And Universe is still smoked. Bottom lane, TP out. I think that was from
I didn't even realize how old the Centaur Courser looks.
Alright, can you just make sure I don't miss a kill? Because I'm going to zoom in here.
Top tower is under attack.
So this is supposed to be like the father and the son, but this is really like father... this is like the grandfather, and then the great-grandfather who somehow shrunk to ridiculous.
Bottom lane.
Bottom lane.
Keep looking at the Centaurs.
Yo.
Oh, nice stun.
Really nice stun. I was surprised that they didn't spread out just a little bit more. That probably was going to be a kill.
had to take the straight line to even reach a hoof stomp, but he couldn't do that. That was perfectly timed by Zai. Oh, Roshan? That's one of the boons of having Ursa. Can suddenly do it out of nowhere.
Look at Arteezy now.
It's going to be pinged out, though, by Fear. We'll be checking it in a moment.
The level of grow Arteezy doesn't
gonna be
look
repelled.
nearly as
These
sickly.
illusions are going to be really annoying. They of course do have counter helix level
Oh
4.
boy, if fear goes in here, man.
Okay. Oh,
VZZ
okay.
stuck.
VZZ.
Oh god. Better hope for a denial. No, he's gonna go down to the shockwave. Oh, that's just terrible news. Oh man. Yeah, what did you expect indeed?
EG with this ward right here. They probably, before they went for that, well, he did smoke in there. I guess it was the movement of the other heroes on DP that kind of gave it away. Jotum is farming top on the Treant. That's kind of an alarm bell. Oh, Ursa isn't in lane. I wonder where he is. And at the same time, the other heroes like grouping up here and trying to create a distraction in the river. That one was just too easy for Fear. Not Arteezy this time.
Boy gets bursted a bit. Tiny could not get the proper combo. I don't think that would have been enough to kill either way. Now that Sidoi has some levels, should be able to tank through that combo by himself. Better worry if there's another person. You all in the meantime, what do you think about the Spirit Breaker so far this game? He had hasn't really netted them too many kills. They only have 2. But he does have one of those kills, and that was that the mid lane first blood, I believe?
The kill on X? Yeah.
No, that was Axe that got that. I'm trying to think of what Spirit Breaker has done.
Good
worthy of a
question.
pick. He has 1 kill. I don't remember when that happened. But...
It was together with Ursa. They killed the Bat Rider here. Top lane. Oh, he's trying Roche again in a moment, I think, but this ward from EG is still scouting, so unless if he... Is he actually just... No, he's not doing that. Going back to farming.
Oh, wait, he's thinking about it. Look at his face in the porch. He's mad.
Oh,
Oh! Nobody wants to ruin apparently. VZZ is gonna get along with the Stampede from Centaur, slows down Arteezy. Sidoi looking for the burst damage. Nice slow. They're gonna get him. Oh wait, beautiful toss. Can they actually catch up or not? The charge is on the way. Alright, here's the hoof stomp and the... Okay, the Grave is gonna keep him alive. This is so anticlimactic. Good lord, Arteezy trying to run away. Splinter's gonna connect. An RP onto that's Fear. Introducing his Blink Dagger to Virtus.Pro. It's a 1-for-1 right now, so Arteezy did end up falling. 2-for-1 in the end. Fear still has haste. Gonna get a shockwave. Skewer's not gonna be up for quite a while. Trying to block as much as he can. Oh boy, what a straight protector. He just runs away. He charges away from 4. He's like, you saved my life. Well, fuck you. And welcome to death.
That was like... That was a bot moment. Like, I'm out. That was a timeout moment. Oh, Fear. If he gets bashed down, he's dead. No bash.
Oh, he's gonna get it, I think. He's gonna get it. Come. Boom! There we go. Die on the run. Has very little minute. Arteezy is finally back in the fight. Gets the beautiful combo, taking out Spirit Breaker with ease. G in the meantime, getting blocked. Oh god, Ursa going to work on Arteezy. Nice toss, actually, but it might not be enough to save him. There's no Grave. Keeping doing a good job. Kind of like the cookie and the cookie jar that Ursa really wants. Yeah, BBBZZZ, everybody getting crossed.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Zai, and Arteezy.
But yeah, VP struggling in these fights, and it's really difficult for them to execute it. I think the one really key ingredient they're missing is the Blink Dagger on Ursa. But with him going Vlad's first, that's far down the line. And Bat Rider also showing up this time for Universe. Disaligning the attacks from blinking in and getting what could have been a 3-man call. And if they do that, like, I still think if VP land their abilities correctly, they could crush EG in a team fight. It is really difficult to see coming in from X. It's gonna fall. He's gonna get so dead.
Easy. Whoa! Arteezy has battle hunger. He will fall in the end, but takes a little bit more damage than they want to. Does Virtus.Pro. Yol gets a good dodge. It's a nice dodge. Gets a beautiful RNG bash and a second RNG bash. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Level 1 greater bash is never been so strong. Magnus does get a kill. No, I'm sorry. He gets a kill on the double damage rune that he just activates. So that's going to be no longer there. Thank you.
Really well played by Fear, getting that kill.
Get wrecked, double damage. And this should be enough for them to get Roshan. So they get thwarted at the beginning, but in the end they will.
Yeah, this is a big deal. This is a pretty big comeback for VP securing this Roche and starting to ward the enemy jungle. Or they haven't really started. This is 5 minutes old, but they're finally able to assert some dominance on the enemy side of the map. I think with this Aegis, with the blink on X, they can take the fight to EG. It's definitely possible for them to win a fight. EG Fear is looking for an opening. It's going to be Universe finding it.
Finds Jotum, brings him across the river. Arteezy looking for a combo. Oh, he gets the avalanche. Flamer's gonna finish him off. In the meantime, Zai in the middle of no man's land. Oh my goodness. Grave not there in time. god, the toss! It's looking at neat blink dagger. 2 dead right off the bat. Of course, the Aegis was there. So Ursa gets surrounded. This would be a really good initiation. Oh, jumps right into an ab. Oh, disastrous fight for Virtus.Pro. Sadoy is here. He gets 1 kill. Finally uses his Stampede. That was there the whole time, I think. He gets tossed. He just stands there. He's like looking the opposite direction. Sadoy getting bursted down. He gets a hoof stomp off. 1 right click will do it, and it does. GP, fortunately doing BZZ. Looking for Fear, who has a skewer. TP. Oh, he's gonna get it. Okay, okay. I stand corrected.
And they might catch Arteezy too. They know where he is.
Yeah, as he levels grow, he definitely looks less Ebola-like. That's for sure. That's good to see. See? Perhaps looking to initiate, but doesn't have the blink dagger like you talked about. His farm just isn't there. Charge is on the way for Arteezy. And the Spear Breaker ultimate. This should be enough to make. And it is. Oh god, initiation from Universe holding G in place. And he will die in BZZ in the meantime. Can't do anything against that Grave. Of course, the only counter in the game is in the game right now with Axe, so something to keep in mind. But right now, Axe
he just didn't get to dunk again. He was controlled.
Can't dunk enough. But, I don't know. VP, they were on the comeback trail, but have died in like every fight now. Lost so many. It's gonna be a tough road ahead for them, but if anybody can do it, Force Strength can.
Force Strength plus Ursa, who has more strength than agility anyway. Well,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's definitely difficult. I think the Magnus is kind of the issue here for VP, because they want to commit into these fights. Magnus and probably also the Batrider of Universe just causing them a lot of issues whenever they try to initiate.
Top tower is under attack.
The Flame Break has caused them a lot of trouble. The RPs have been pretty good. It's very easy for Fear to land skewers. And then again, if they stack up too much, Arteezy with the combo can just destroy them. So I still think they've done an admirable job, to be honest. But as I said before the game started, probably going to be a 20-minute loss for VP or a 30-minute win. It looks to be the first.
Oh, initiation on that shot. Arteezy looking, doesn't even need to use his combo. Just the avalanche is enough. Charge, I believe, was stopped mid. Yeah, he did charge. The bottom lane to farm. Gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose.
Are fortified.
But this tier 1 tower looks to be dead. Diabolic Edict, not even needed, honestly. XP, gold.
Dire's middle tower
pretty much the same.
has fallen.
In EG's favor, of course. Fear looking to go towards a Force Staff.
Dire's
Look
top
at the item
tower
progressions
is
as we
under
have a little bit
attack.
of time. Looks like Zai is going for a Rod of Owie.
I don't know, he's trying to combine 2 staffs of wizardry with a ring of protection. Very interesting item build.
He's gonna get like a 30-minute ring of Basilius, I think. Not too bad, honestly.
You know, the first thing I thought when I saw his inventory, I was like, this looks like the inventory of someone who plays the game for like the 3rd time. And you're just like, intelligence is really good. I'm playing an intel hero.
No,
I'll get intelligence, and I need mana.
But he's like a TP. You would never have a teleportation on a new player, ever.
That's the thing that's the one that gives it away.
Universe doesn't have enough mana for his lasso, but 1 bottle charge might be enough. They have time to do it. Well, Fear is here as well, so they have enough lockdown. Skewer, Firefly up.
See you later.
Oh god, he might run into somebody. Oh, of course the Dazzle will not stop his the avalanche was even fast. What level is that poison?
So dead.
Oh, bottom lane.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, Axe takes out Zai. He's trying to TP out. Fear. I'll do the blind.
And the tower's gonna fall too. This is probably gonna be denied by EG unless they mistime this horribly, which you almost can't with a Tiny.
Cardi.
Radiant's bottom tower
Travel
has
now on the
been
Batrider.
denied.
He has all the mobility he'll ever need.
He is so good at farming the Batrider.
Needs
Highest
a
net worth in the game.
Now.
7.7k gold on Universe, Force Blink. Generally having Force Blink at 18 is fine, and he's adding a full boots of traps. With bottom is built to bottom lane. Arteezy.
Calling Blade is not gonna get the kill. Pointing.
That's pretty
Axe is going for an
unfortunate for
axe.
G. He really wanted it to not be on cooldown now, because this is when they could go look for another fight against EG, or if EG don't want to fight, they could take over the jungle. But it's pretty important he does land that with the correct timing. But I guess the most important thing after all is that he did kill Arteezy off.
Yep, true that. True that, bro.
Look at the graphs. They just took two really big dips toward
Radiant's
Virtus.Pro.
top tower is
By all
under
means,
attack.
they're still pretty far behind, but
They have so much initiation. I mean, they can pick people off. That's their strength, right? So, no pun intended, considering they have 4 strength heroes. Okay, pun intended. I'll take it. Even Jotum has a blink there. They have the blink overgrowth if they really want to use it. So, boy, oh, I hear a bat rider. Is dead.
Universe
This is
just
gonna
goes
break
in
up
with the
any hopes of a fight.
gets the last hit with a flame break. I might be looking at PPD. If Centaur can get the opening now, that's a free kill. He's being really patient, really cautious. He knows something's up. Obviously, does even have a ward there. There are smoke, but... Or was that an invis rune on Centaur? Maybe it was Nature's Guise. Regardless, if it's not smoke, he will of course see it with Ops plus Sentry.
Dire's
so
middle tower is under attack.
not happening for DP.
G now has an Agnum Scepter. Would like this pickup. I'm assuming past this,
Dire's top
what do you go for? Do you go
tower
for
is
like a
under
Shiva so you have a little bit more mana capacity and
Dire's
tankiness?
structures are fortified.
Or go some other route?
I don't think Blade Mail is bad this game. I actually think it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, they got quite a bit of
Dire's
AoE, don't
top
they? I mean,
tower has
they have
fallen.
Avalanche, even Shadow with AoE, Flesh. Not too bad. Not
Oh,
too bad
here
overall.
comes the charge.
Yol. Not going YOLO quite yet. It's Arteezy's the one initiating. Takes the double edge. Here's the RP onto Arteezy, still getting decimated. Oh, Yol finally finds his ultimate, comes into the fight. Fear just skewers away, absolutely no problem. But G finds him in the end. Culling Blade destroys his face. Make it 2 Culling Blades. Yes, I said good day, sir.
And
Indubitably.
Arteezy got out only because of Craggy Exterior proccing on the Ursa. He was
that one.
completely shut down. And then it procced, then he ran out and started TPing, then it procced again.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're gonna get the tower
Radiant
this week.
structures are fortified.
It's gonna be a problem though. If Arteezy wants to try for this, he actually could together with Universe. He should probably be able to get a kill.
Radiant's top tower has
Wow.
fallen.
I don't know. Axe is pretty
Virtus.Pro
scary right now.
really pulling this one back. EG don't know what to do with themselves on the map. It's like whenever they try to find an opening, they just get stampeded and blink called by Axe, and they don't have a solution. They don't have the damage yet. Their entire lineup is spread damage. They need single targets to call this Axe. They don't have it. Arteezy, if he lands the perfect avalanche toss, sure. But it's against an Axe with 1700 health and a cloak.
Yeah.
It's not enough yet.
And we really
Arteezy
haven't seen
now-
BZZ start to take off. He's 2 and 5 right now. He needs to get BKB, I guess is the best choice. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that still goes through it, but you have to go for that at some point.
Still gonna be good.
Assuming that's going to be the next.
Or you get a heart, actually. That's another alternative solution.
Oh,
Just
he
tank
goes
up
Ogre
so
Club,
that EG
so-
can't kill you. Now, the interesting thing about this is that... What do you... Oh, wait a second. Jotum.
Universe. The splitter and flame break
YOLO.
YOLO in the meantime. He is going YOLO this time around, but the toss, among other things,
Yeah, that was weird.
G.
So, I wanted
Like,
to
I dare
ask you
you.
your opinion on this. So, Arteezy went for a Yasha first instead of going for a quick Axe. I know some Tinies do this sometimes to make up for the pretty poor attack and movement speed, or the movement speed actually gets pretty good with Grow, but the attack speed gets really bad. He could have probably had a full Axe now if he didn't get Yasha. Or, you know, he could. I think... I don't know, do you feel like the Yasha's given enough value in comparison to having an Axe now just farming away with Empower? Or maybe he's not getting the Axe for that exact reason that he can farm with Empower.
Maybe he feels under, I don't know, because he doesn't have a blink dagger. He has the, we haven't seen any, well maybe that's, Shallow Grave, just haven't seen a lot of them yet.
They're not really that useful against Axe.
That's true. Sadoy,
Oh,
pops
top
his
lane.
Stampede and will not get, whoa, wait a second, living armor. Gets the stomp off. Splinter is not going to hit either. He might actually get away. Meantime, in the jungle, BZZ, almost the wrong place at the wrong time. Dazzle actually right-clicks him to death. In the meantime, PPD, not getting any back.
It's gonna be 2 kills.
Calling wants it. Calling Blade.
Fucking got him.
Insta-gives. Arteezy on the run has battle.
He's gonna die
feeling
too.
the hunger of battle.
Oh, my
Fear
bad.
does not have RP. Had the skill in 1 second against Berserker's Call. Do this actually. Lasso on G, he's at half HP along Jotto, just gets decimated. It's G in the meantime, so beautiful teleportation. 3 dead just like that. Universe will continue the aggression.
Last ditch effort. Okay, I'm dead. Let me ult a creep to get gold. He just
Wait, was
calling
that
the melee
play?
creep.
That's fine.
Or called a melee creep. That was pretty hilarious. Well, yeah, that buyback was value right there. I think it was PPD and PPD Dazzle came back and they took the fight and they're probably getting roached too on this, but BP are giving them a run for their money in this game. I thought they were kind of going to get crushed, but the last 10 minutes they've done a really good job now. Buyback on. Oh, EG might be overstaying their welcome. They don't have RP.
Oh god, Stampede is used. Zai is trying to do as much damage as possible. He's gonna get tossed in the air by his teammate, but Culling Blade finishes him off. G on the run, however, and Universe, look how fast they are. Arteezy and Universe. I think they'll be able to catch up eventually. The toss in the air, indeed they will. Yule just a little bit too late to his teammate's aid. In the meantime, oh boy, PPD. Luckily for him, there's no Culling Blade to counter that, but unfortunately it just prevents pretty much nothing. And Centaur goes down to the Shockwave. I can't believe Yol is still, they're just completely ignoring him. He's like, I think the problem with Spirit Breaker is his ult has the worst cooldown in the world, and toss, avalanche comment, like, everybody's dying. BZZ on the run, I don't know why I just switched to Southern action all of a sudden, I don't know if that came from BZZ.
Where's Blink? Blink!
Look at this toss everywhere in between.
He did
The lasso is up again. That's how long this fight has been going on. They full team white, all they lose is Dazzle and Roshan.
I think they lost one more, but still, that was a really good fight for EG. I don't know, I feel like BZZ is making a mistake going on Arteezy. He's trying to shut down the Tiny every fight and he keeps getting craggied. It's... The Ursa could go for other targets and bring them down fairly easily, like the Leshrac is an easy kill for him. When the Magnus has even used the RP and the Skewer, I mean, okay, he also has 4 staff, that's kind of tough, but I'd say anyone is better than Arteezy at this point. He keeps getting craggy, doesn't have an impact in the fights, gets stunned, can't blink, gets kited, and that's what they need right now. They need the Ursa to play a bigger role. He can't focus Arteezy until he has a BKB. Arteezy isn't even getting particularly lucky, it's a 25% chance. Of course you're going to get craggied once or twice. Oh, Roche is going to be the next point of contention.
Aghanim Scepter now, so he's going to be cleaving pretty regularly. Considering it's a passive ability, I think that's safe to say that it'll be regular. Even Roshan's not going to get away from the cragging exterior that you were just talking about. And it's going to be a free Roche. I don't think BP could do anything about it anyway. So.
I'm surprised they don't try.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a really big deal, giving this one away. And they could have... They're too late. See if he can spot them out. Oh, he could go for G.
No, he blinks out. They're going to play this passively. Arteezy has the Aegis, going to force the charge out.
Ursa.
Oh, Skewer Ursa on the cliff. He's going to get stuck there for a little bit. He's got to run all the way around. Takes him out actually in the end. That's 2 Culling Blades. And the pressures continue. Arteezy gets stunned by the charge that isn't even intended for him. And he's just going to right-click Jot him, toss in the air. Sadoi gets a beautiful stun on 2. Who's winning this fight? PPD doesn't have the Grave to use on himself. Sadoi in the meantime, trying to run away. He will finally get killed to the Bat Rider. And the charge again canceled. Toss again there. Man, it just seems like a constant threat. Avalanche is there as well. G runs away. BZZ bottom lane farming. Of course he was in that fight, so.
That fight was pretty close though. Fear just got controlled completely. He got hit by... I'm not sure what exactly caught him first, if it was the Spirit Breaker or a Stomp. I think it was a Stomp from the Centaur. And then he got tossed, he got like dunked mid-air or something by Arteezy, or by the axe of G while he was tossed. It looked really insane. But Overgrowth also very nice from John, buying them time. But EG still come out slightly ahead.
Science in a lot of trouble. Here we go. Berserker's
he is so done.
And boom! Easy kill. Oh, but here comes Universe. Gets a Cyclone.
This is going to be a really long fight. No one TP's in. Okay.
G does not have a TP.
That was
he
really
gets the
well
move
played.
speed, absolutely,
That's
but I
very
don't know if it's
important.
gonna be enough. Oh,
And it's gonna blink.
I thought he damaged there. Interesting. Okay, so it's able
He's
to blink
gonna
out.
live. And now the
BZZ,
turret.
oh, Arteezy is on just one. Yul's gonna use his ultimate on Fear in the meantime. Oh god, Fear's in a lot of trouble against the Grave.
Yeah.
And there's the count. Yul
They're gonna SPPD too.
continuing. Charge is up in 1 second. Having to focus on Universe now. Third calling boom. But
Radiant's bottom
no more will
tower
come of
is
this
under
scene.
attack.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Has no
nice
mana at this point
impersonation.
though. Yeah, it's
Exactly. You are like the old centaur.
the old Mad Max. He needs.
I think EG could play it a little more passively though. They're really hungry for fights as well, and they could choose to farm up a little bit more on Arteezy, empower him, just get him really big, get 1 or 2 more items, and probably win the game that way. But I guess they're feeling confident they can win the fights too. And it makes for some really entertaining Dota. There's been like 2 kills per minute this game almost. What's that? Alright, 59 kills in 29. Well, I just DC'd and reconnected. But that was because I misclicked. Okay, we're gonna pause. Warning, game is paused. It's your responsibility. It's the East server. This is your domain. Yeah. I just think US East often has a lot of problems. At least now there's so many reports of issues with the East server, so I guess they're gonna be fixed and get an upgrade at some point soon, but until that happens, then I'm afraid this is just one of many hiccups those servers are having these days. But first world problems right there. Yeah. Yeah, this.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
When's Roche? Oh, we don't have a timer because of the crash, so we have no idea when Roche is respawning. That's interesting. Well, technically the server didn't crash, it just lagged, so we haven't had a load, which is what a crash would do. So. Well, they're gonna go for the next tower. Arteezy leading the charge with the Aegis. Not sure how long they'll left on it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, I've seen it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. That's too much for me. It's too far from... Oh boy.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, Jota. He isn't using it. Okay. He doesn't.
Dire's middle tower has
It looks
fallen.
like EG just entered serious mode. They had enough pushing,
Dire's
or
middle
them
barracks are under
messing around.
attack.
They're gonna start pushing rather.
Dire's middle barracks has
And
fallen.
they just got the transfer change. Arteezy used the Aegis though. That expired. So Roche is up in anywhere between 3 and 6 minutes.
Dire's
like-
middle tower is under attack.
EG were just like playtime's over, and then they just went mid and hit them with the Aegis. It's out of nowhere. Although I think he pulled up some really cool and good fights. I think it was a really entertaining game, but at the end of the day, they kind of had an all-in kind of strat where if it doesn't work very well early on, you will probably get outscaled, especially Tiny with Empower. The Bat Rider of Universe did so much work this game, and yeah, even though Fierce RPs this game weren't that particularly good, they didn't really need more than